Hello everybody and welcome to this lesson on apostrophes. Today we're going to be looking at how apostrophes are used within your writing. They are a really essential piece of punctuation and I often find that many of my students misuse them in their writing or even worse, don't use them at all. So today we're going to be looking at how they can be used, and also you've got an exercise at the end of this lesson that you can practice putting in apostrophes into an extract where I've taken them out. Okay, so apostrophes can be used in two ways. Firstly, they can be used to shorten words, and where the apostrophe is within the shortened word, that is where the letters were in the original words before you shorten them. So they indicate where a letter has been missed out. Okay, and the second way you can use an apostrophe is to show possession. So they're used at the end of a word to show that something belongs to that word. Okay, so apostrophes to shorten. So you'll see many of these words within your writing, such as I'm, she's, isn't or won't, but these are actually shortened versions of two words squidged together, and where the apostrophe is, that's where letters have been missed out. So the apostrophe shows where the letter or the letters were missed out. So for example, these shortened words at the bottom show the apostrophes in and the original words before they were shortened. So we've got she is, and shortened that is she's. Now the I is missing out of that shortened word, and that's where the apostrophe goes. We've got do not shortened into don't. You will is you'll. Have not is haven't. Just say you want to say the party is over, you could say the party's over, or you would is you'd. Now in all of those cases we've got letters missing out of the original words, and that's where the apostrophe goes within our new shortened word. So this example here, you've got you'll often find that children won't do what you ask of them. Now you could use the longer version of that and you could say you will often find that children will not do what you ask of them. But generally when we're talking to one another, or in general everyday speak really, we often use the shortened versions. So we need apostrophes within those words to show that that letters are missing within those shortened words. Okay, so secondly, apostrophes also show possession. Now, if a word is singular, that's one thing, then an apostrophe can be used at the end of a word to show that something belongs to that word. Okay, so here we've got an example, the chocolate belongs to Karen. Now there's only one Karen, so the apostrophe comes after the word Karen and then an S is added after that apostrophe. We've got the bike belongs to Ben, there's only one Ben, so the apostrophe and the S comes after Ben to show that the bike belongs to him. The socks belong to David, so the apostrophe and the S comes after David, and they are David's socks. Okay, and the haircut belongs to Michelle, and we've got Michelle's new hairstyle was fabulous. So if it's just one thing, if it's a singular word, then you have an apostrophe and an S after it. Now with plurals, which are words that show there are more than one thing, then what we do is we just add an apostrophe after the S because there's already an S within that plural. So here we've got ant's nest, students' books, teacher's staff room. Now in each one of those cases there's more than one ant, more than one student and more than one teacher, and that's why the apostrophe comes after the S to tell us that there is more than one. The nest belongs to more than one ant. Now sometimes you'll get plural words that don't actually end in S, such as in this example children. Now, if it doesn't end in an S, all you have to do is you have to just put an apostrophe at the end of that word and then add an S. So it's exactly the same as if it was a singular, you just add an apostrophe and an S. So we've got children's books, women's shoes, the family's house. Okay? So here is an exercise. I have taken all of the apostrophes out of this and I want you to have a go at adding them back in. Now this extract has singulars, plurals and words in S that don't need apostrophes at all. So pause the video and see if you can figure out where the apostrophes should go. So remember, they're used to show that a word has been shortened and they're also used to show that something belongs to that word. Okay, well thank you for watching this very short video on apostrophes. In part 2 I will be giving you the answers to this extract so you'll be able to see where the apostrophes go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for further videos on reading and writing skills. You can also follow me on Twitter at Aisha Exams, and there are also loads of free downloads available on my website. Just head over to aishaexams.wordpress.com.